Mate, hello again, everybody. Episode 27.
27.
We've gone where neither of us have gone before in terms of age and runs,
And runs, yes.
which is very intentional that I brought this up right at the very start because I think there's something we need to address.
Go on.
So, a bit of an on-running gag that's your high score is one more than mine.
Yes.
Do you have any evidence of such score?
All right, here's the thing. So, my highest score in junior cricket was 26, not out. I was on 22 and I hit a boundary. I think we've mentioned this before.
We've definitely mentioned that on the show before, yeah.
And unfortunately, this was done before my cricket was sort of fully established in 2009/2010.
Nope, not having that.
So it's just not up there at the moment.
You're not having that. You're not having that.
Unfortunately, the only thing that's there is a 24 not out. I think I hit I think it was for Nari.
It would have been, yeah.
Like I don't know what game it was. It was C grade or something like that. So
well, I also made a 26, but it went down in the books as a 22. And you know what I did? I got over it. My high score is 25. Your high score is 24. All right. So I am the better batsman. And with that, I think I'm comfortable enough for the intro to now play. If that's all right with you?
that's fine with me, mate.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the audience.
Welcome back to us as well. We had a week off.
Yes.
How was your Christmas? Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you had a good
Yes.
good festive period. Hope it's still going on as such.
It was. I was up in Sydney.
You were. You
As
made it
know.
back.
I made it back in one piece.
Just.
Yes. But it was good.
Yeah.
Went to the Hunter Valley. Have you been to the Hunter Valley?
Oh, I
before?
haven't, but I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Might
They
have been
had
you
this-
that told me it was beautiful.
Oh, was it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, sorry, carry on.
There was like this Christmas lights sort of show thing they do. I think they do it annually.
Around
from like-
Christmas?
Yeah. It happens to.
Funny that. That's
Yeah.
weird. I wonder if they do that on purpose. That's weird as.
It was good though.
Yeah.
It was good. And then went to a winery as well, and yeah, it was good.
Oh, yeah. You would have loved the winery.
Oh yeah, it was good. It
Yeah.
was just very scenic.
Good. I'm glad.
Yourself? What'd you get up to? For
Oh,
Christmas?
it's just, was back at the fam's house for a few days, which is good. Yeah. Lucky enough to have everyone there celebrating. So that was good. It was good. Very, very simple, very low key, but good all the same. So yeah, we're back again for one more episode in 2021.
Yes. Yeah. This is probably most definitely the last episode of 2021.
Yes.
Tell you what, we've closed out the year, and I think the Pels are on top of the ladder.
Yes. So far, so good for the Pels. We have had it before where we finished minor premiers, but business as usual at the moment. And what a year it's been for the Pels. What a year so far. A strange season. A lot of new faces, a lot of people coming and going.
Lots of fill-ins.
Lots of fill-ins, but I'd say the fill-ins have, they've fitted in quite well to the Pelicans' way.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Mm.
Absolutely. That's the beauty of it, right? Anyone that comes in, just it's seamless. It's all about the culture as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You've got to take the piss. You've got to be able to have fun, muck around, and really, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. One thing that I do want to mention as well before we get into it, so this is kind of a catch-up as to what's been going on since we've last been on air before we talk about this cricket, and I guess we've got to mention it eventually. Trying to delay it as much as I can, if you can tell. Had a business idea, a couple of the guys at work. So you know how like things like the driving range and mini golf, you have like a bar and stuff there? Like X Golf in Queensland, is it? And you got like Holy Moly and stuff.
Yes.
You can have like beers and stuff as you're playing golf or whatever.
Yeah,
There's a few other examples as well.
Yeah.
We do that, but with cricket nets. So you play like net cricket. with all your mates with a bar at the back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Might be onto something there.
Yeah, right. I can't take full credit for it. But it's a joint venture. But
would it be indoors or outdoors?
Oh no, it'd be indoors. You play indoors.
Definitely indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have like backyard cricket rules, so you do like 1 hour bounce, 1 out off the net.
Yeah, so net cricket. It's not about like practicing and stuff.
Oh no, fuck that.
Yeah,
that's not the Pelicans way.
Netsesh.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. And then like you could almost have it set up. Like you could make it sort of digital as well. Like you get stuff coming up on the screens and like a proper game of net cricket with like you got cameras set up and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, was that 1 hand, 1 bounce? Oh,
Yeah, and you have like a rule like you got to have a drink in your hand the entire time you're playing.
Yes.
Yeah. What should we call it though? Actually, no, that's one for you. Let us know.
What should we call this business idea?
Comment down below the net cricket bar. What should it be called?
The net cricket bar?
No, that's the idea. You know, get a bit more creative than that.
Okay.
You're supposed to be the creative one. That was the best you could do.
I like it though. I like the idea.
All right. See if we can make it happen.
Let's do it. Before that, time to run it back?
Let's do that.
So, mate, running it back, it's been a couple of weeks-ish. Been a bit of cricket that's happened.
Been a fair amount of cricket in our week off. We're week and a bit off.
You want to kick us off with some of the things that we've missed?
I'll kick it off by saying I went to my first Renegades game in what feels like 2 years.
Yeah.
Close to 2 years, if not.
Yep.
We lost, obviously, as to be expected.
That's a given, yeah.
Highlight of my night, not Finch returning to the team, not Nick Maddinson finding himself amongst the runs.
Mm-hmm.
It was the absence of a certain chant that echoed around Marvel Stadium. It's haunted me for the last couple of years. Probably more than that, to be honest.
Yep. Well, it's been around since the very start of the club, right?
No, not that long. But yeah, It's been around for too many years, we'll say.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, at Renegades home games, they do this chant. Like in between overs, like in between balls, they always play a bit of music, a few clips. And there was this chant that just went, Melbourne, Renegades. And it was so far out of time. Every time it was so unbearable to listen to.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear it last week, whenever it was. So I was pleased with that. I was very pleased.
The fact that it was out of time annoyed me the most, I think.
Oh yeah.
Renegades.
Sure.
It's like someone's like rushing to get back on the beat. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. You have a fair bit of experience there being offbeat?
Yes. Quite a few takes, quite a few...
New Ravenous content coming soon, guys.
You initiated it.
Dance for me, puppet. You fell right into the trap. All right, what else is going on there? Come on. What else has happened?
Cricket. I tell you what, Sean Abbott has taken over... I think Ben Lachlan had the record for the most wickets in BBL history. Lachlan, yeah. And Sean Abbott has overtaken him.
Shit,
so
there you go.
Props to Sean Abbott.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done. What else is going on? Did you see Tim David's intentional short run?
No, I didn't see it.
I'm not going to get too far into it because it's a weird rule. We could probably mention it in another episode. But really well umpired.
Okay.
So Maxi was on the player mic and threw it, like Tim David hit it down to long on. Maxi threw it and was like, I should have run him out there. Like I used to play cricket with him.
Yeah.
He's not that fast. I should have run him out.
In between the wickets, yeah.
And it was, they showed the footage and like he'd intentionally done a short run to get back on strike. And umpires, both of them agreed very quickly. 5 penalty runs in favour of the Stars. That was a weird one.
Interesting.
Something I've never heard before.
That's so interesting.
We'll have to come back to that, I think.
Yeah, I could talk about that for a while, but I'm going to not talk about it right now because it'll take up too much time, I think.
We have an action-packed episode. Well, not questionable, but keep it going.
Trent Bolt, a name that we haven't brought up in a while.
No, we love the Kiwis, though, believe it or not.
We very much love the Kiwis. Hit a 6 off the last ball of to win a game, right?
Yeah,
domestic T20 comp in.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not too familiar with the domestic scene over in New Zealand, but
maybe Benny Burns will know.
Benjamin B. Burns.
But all I can think of with Trent Bolt batting was, remember a few years ago when he would the Flamingo
forward defense.
Forward defense.
Yeah,
yeah. How good.
That's look. Everyone has to have a trademark.
Yeah,
you've got to have your thing. You've got to have your thing you're known for.
Absolutely. Yeah, it could be a leave. It could be a particular way you leave the ball.
There's been a few of them. Sorry, as I just have a sip of water from my not keep cup from winning the grand final.
Yeah, you got that because we won, right?
We won. Yeah, that's not the second place prize. The keep cup was the second place prize.
Was the runners up. Yeah. Did we initiate a trade and it was turned down, or we never initiated?
No, that was it. Oh.
Did we go up to the runners up and be like, do you want to?
I think, yeah. I don't think they were too happy with us at the end because they were by far a better team than us. But
throughout the whole season,
we beat them 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's one of those things.
That's not something that's happened in between our last episode. So I suppose I better
talk about cricket.
The cricket I don't want to talk about as I refer to my notes, because there has been quite a bit, as we've mentioned. It's been that long that the day-night test happened.
That's right.
The day-night test happened, yes. So the longest day-night test that I can remember, I think.
Oh, because it went for all 5 days.
It went to day 5, yeah, which is not something I can remember ever happening. Or if it has, it's not happened very often.
It's not associated with day-night cricket now.
No, not really. But Australia, too good again, as they were in the first test. I didn't think it was going to be a competitive series.
Yes.
And it's certainly looking like that's the way it's going to go. So Warner, Labuschagne, Smith, if you cast your minds back, that they were too good in the first innings and all deserved centuries, to be honest. I think it was just Marnus that did.
Yes, I think he's the only one that actually got it in the end.
Yeah, I think Warner and Smith made mid-90s, I think. So all deserved centuries. Another Milan and Root partnership that seemed to sort of stand alone in the England innings, and no one really lifted.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. I mean, it's
frustrating.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for you.
Well, yeah. But I mean, you want a competitive series. You did mention that, and
that's all I want. I want good quality cricket, and competitive cricket.
Yeah, that's all we can ask for. And even more frustratingly, like England brought in Broad and Anderson. And it was like, oh my god, give them the new pink ball.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Everyone just bowled too short.
Yeah.
Everyone just wasted the new balls in both the first and the second inning. So that was wasn't great. But they didn't leak runs early. I think that was the most surprising thing. Like, it was a slow run rate for both teams. Usually England do lean more that way, but Australia as well.
Yeah.
That was very surprising.
And I think the fact that they were, the criticism of bowling too short, it wasn't necessarily, oh, you're bowling so short, like you're not bowling half trackers. It's just instead of bowling sort of just a little bit fuller than a good length and risk getting hit for boundaries, you're bowling just a fraction short of a good length and getting plenty of plays and misses.
Yeah.
Especially on day one, there were heaps of plays and misses.
Well, how's this for you? James Anderson, so across both innings, he bowled 234 deliveries.
Yeah.
199 of them were dot balls.
My goodness.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good. Like, I don't know. I have no context to that stat. It just sounds like a stupid
compared to.
I don't know if that's like really, really good, or I haven't really looked at any other ones. But yeah, I thought that was a good stat.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's sort of plays and misses as opposed to getting hit for a few fours and then getting the edge.
Is it lack of courage? Bowling that, like not bowling full? It's probably not the right way of putting it, but
I don't know. I tend to do it as well. You know me. I tend to err on, like, I don't bowl half trackers, but I tend to get lots of plays and misses because my length is fractionally shorter. You're
quick enough to bowl back of a length, though.
Yeah,
that's why you don't leak many runs. Yeah, that's an interesting one. There you go. We'll put that. That's one for the comments. Half volleys for 4 leading to an edge, or back of a length and finishing with none for none
off
11 overs.
But like that's the thing though, because you want to build pressure as well.
You do.
So you don't want to just bowl half ollies. So it is a bit of, you probably got to do a bit of both. Almost back of the length, back of the length, back of the length, and then a full one or something, you know?
Shout out to Josh Butler, though, for his finding the second innings until he got bored and just decided to kick over his stumps. He showed a bit of fight. In the T20 World Cup, he hit a stupidly fast ton.
Yeah.
And then, 200 balls for 20 odds. So it shows you the talent's there. He can do both. I think Chris Wokes hung around with him for, this seems like forever ago. We're talking about this test, but, Wokes, he was there for a bit. Just Australia, too good.
Yeah, it was interesting because at the start of the first couple of days, I'm like, I want to see wickets. It's a day-night test. I want to see the ball hooping around and get wickets. And then by the end of it, day 5, I was like, don't get out. I want I want this to be as entertaining and as competitive as possible, right? Because a draw would have been, the series goes on. It's sort of like, like it's...
Well, I mean, for the first time in a long, long time, the Ashes remained alive until Boxing Day.
Yes.
Purely because of scheduling, not because of England. So, did you want to get this over with and talk us through Boxing Day? Boxing
Day. Tell you what, Paddy Cummins was out for the day-night test.
Yes, he was.
The COVID scare. He was back as a skipper for Boxing Day. He won the toss and chose to bowl, which is very uncommon for an Aussie captain, I think.
Aussie captain at home.
At home.
Never happens.
Which I think it was a great decision. Right?
Obviously, they won by innings.
Won by
great
innings.
Decision.
But I think it just goes to prove the point that I was making about having a bowler as captain. I think it's just it's good.
Yep, is that your reasoning? Is it? Yeah, it's just good.
Just good.
So the point I'm making is, it's just bloody good, all right? It's just bloody good. Just let it happen. Nah, you do well. You do well.
Proved to be a right call. England were dismantled for 185. Look, I don't know what can we say about the first England innings. Root, a solid 50 again. A good start. I think we were talking in passing. He was probably the one of the only English batters that seemed slightly comfortable and it seemed like he was playing a different game to everyone else.
Yeah, well, I think I mentioned to you off air because I was at day one. All the England batters just looked like deer in headlights. And Root he came out and just played positively. And I've mentioned as well, didn't realise how quick he was between the wickets.
Yeah, you said that.
It's a big, big part of batting, especially at that level.
Yeah.
Being able to turn over the strike. But he was a class above the rest of the team and it kind of showed with the result.
Yeah, absolutely. And running between the wickets is something you don't really notice on TV, I think. But when we went to the game, definitely pick up on stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So England were all out for 185. Aussies were 1 for 57 at stumps. Very, very dominant position.
It's a good day. It's a good day's play.
Very good day of cricket. Day 2, I think, belonged to England. They did very well, thanks to Jimmy Anderson. Evergreen Jimmy Anderson.
My love for that man.
Oh, is he 40 yet, or is he approaching 40?
He's 39.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like it's been 39 for about 4 years though.
One of those people. Yeah. Forfar. He has only taken 5 for once in Australia, and that was the pink ball test last time.
Oh, so it wasn't the 2010-11 Ashes series?
No, it wasn't.
Shit.
Prior to that, he was actually criticised of having not a great record in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
But he bowled beautifully on day 2, and I love watching Jimmy Anderson bowl, and I love watching him bowl well.
Yeah.
So thanks to him, Australia were all out for 267, I believe.
Yep.
It really got England back in the game. Australia only had a lead of 80 odd.
Yeah,
so
it was.
But even at that point, before anything started, I think it was very much in a normal game. In another series, you'd say England it was almost level pegging.
So they had the momentum.
They had the momentum.
Probably the best bowling performance I've seen from them this series so far.
Yeah, absolutely. and then just calamity again with the bat.
Awful.
Went to stumps, 4 for 31 on day 2. So despite having, the upper hand the whole of day 2, the fact that they were 4 for 31 pretty much meant that I think Australia had won the day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the series is over. Like, if you've made sure that happens in a day's cricket, the day belongs to you.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like, that's what people think about when they look back on it.
When they look back, yeah. Day 3, we went together.
It's generous to call it day 3. Hour and a half
on day 3. Tell you what, it started out pretty promising. Stokes and Root looked like, I think I hit a few nice shots.
Down the ground as
well.
Like if you're playing down the ground.
If you're playing down the ground, on drives, straight drives, I was like, beautiful. Like, it was a beautiful day when we went.
Beautiful morning.
And then Scotty Boland happened.
Well, before that, the seed that Stark dismissed Stokes with.
Swing. Did it swing?
Oh, no. Stark doesn't swing the ball, mate. He doesn't swing the ball. No, that one cut, though. That one cut.
Plenty of, it was a peach.
It was.
It was a peach.
And a Jaffa.
Then from there onwards, things did not go very well for the visitors. Just rapidly kept losing wickets over and over. All out for 67, I believe.
68.
60. Oh,
Don't
sorry.
You dare take
sorry.
that
Sorry.
from us.
Sorry. 68.
Yeah.
And I think that the fact that Australia only made 267, I think, that's the first. Oh no, it's not breaking records or anything. But the fact that they made that as their first innings score and still won by an innings, that tells you everything that you need to know.
Yes. But what a spell it was from Scotty Boland. I think, well, as you said, we were there watching it happen. It was just unbelievable. Like, he looked like he'd just take anyone. Yeah,
every single ball. Like, we were only there for an hour and a half, and it actually felt like we were watching a, on KO you get those shortened,
like the mini match.
Like the highlights. It was actually like a highlight reel. It was nuts. Just angling it in, cutting it away, most deliveries, and it was just threatening. Unplayable.
But yeah, so shout out to Scotty Boland. Well done. I think that the MCG just went berserk. It was such a great atmosphere. I can admit that. Even I can say it was a great. Like, I was clapping for him. It's great to see. It's great to see.
Only about 30,000 there, probably, but just the raw.
Oh yeah,
the energy,
massive.
And Australia won the Ashes, I guess.
Yeah, they did. It was always going to happen. I didn't think it'd happen inside 12 days.
Yeah,
which is as I saw in that tweet, it was less time than they spent quarantining on the Gold Coast. So that. I wonder what the England camp is thinking right now.
Just reflecting.
Oh, what would you reflect on? Like, there's no. What positives do you take out if you're not Root? Oh, we could talk about this all day. Yeah, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. So Scotty Boland. Scotty Boland got a fair Christmas present. This year.
Yep.
Making his Test debut.
Absolutely.
Well deserved. Obviously, we know what he did with it. It was unbelievable. So for the direction we're going with this week's run it back, this isn't a stretch. Let's say that there's such a thing as cricket Santa.
Okay.
So you can wish for anything cricket wise. So we're just going to play the role of a few different teams, countries, players, whatever.
Yep.
What do you reckon we would ask for from cricket at Santa? So I'll give you an example. So I'll start us off, if that's all right. So England.
Yep.
Right. If they could make a wish to cricket Santa.
Only one thing? Or
give me two.
Okay.
Because it's
Yep.
It's not a good time.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So I'd say England, like if they could have wished for anything from cricket Santa, it probably would have been Jofra Archer.
Yep.
And let's say Alistair Cook from the 2010-11 Ashes series.
Yep, it's a fair shout. Yeah, him in his prime right there.
Alistair Cook, yeah.
making 700 and something runs in a series.
What a man. What an absolute man. But seriously, though, like, England's bowling attack has just been, like, if you think about it, moving past Broad and Anderson,
Yeah.
like, it's like the future. Without Jofra Archer, like, there's not really much there. Like, I think Ollie Robinson, for some reason, was listed as an all-rounder at the MCG yesterday, which was odd.
Coming in at 9.
Yeah, well, Leach was the night watchman.
That's right.
Well, the 2-ball watchman.
Yeah.
The watching it hit the stump, second ball. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's no real bowling.
Yeah.
In a couple of years' time, let's say.
Mm.
And then we know how much of a struggle England have been looking for an opening bat. So
Yeah.
I'd say they're two pretty good places to start. So if I'm England, Cricket Santa, give me Jofra Archer and 2010-11 Alistair Cook.
Yep. It's a fair shout. Fair shout. I will take it to Australia.
Yes. All right.
And
nothing, you're perfect. Fine.
I think the real elephant in the room is the opening pair, really. So you got David Warner, that's been pretty consistent, I'd say, as of late,
especially in Australia. Yeah,
in Australia, especially, yes. But the opening partner, Harris played pretty well on Boxing Day.
He did, yep,
and arguably, I think enough to
he'll play in Sydney.
Play a few more tests, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
But long term, I don't know, So I think that would be, if there was a cricket Santa, I think the Aussies would be wanting a solid opening partnership, I think.
So I'd say, well, yeah, that's a good shout, because obviously they've got the best bowling attack in the world. They've got 4 of the top 10 best batters in the world.
Yep.
It's really the only gap is really that. Yeah, if you think about the amount of opening partners that Dave Warner's had, it shows that there is a bit of a gap there.
Yeah,
but again, Harris played well. Hopefully, we want to see him do well, because once a gate, always a gate.
Once a gate, always a gate.
But that's a good shout.
Or you could just say that another thing would be, Cricket Santa could grant a wish of Will Pekoski not getting concussed all the time. Because that, in essence, he
that solves 2 problems. Solves
2 problems.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
So, yeah,
there you go. All right.
Got another one?
I have another one. Yes. Surprise. So England, Australia. Who else do we talk about on the show? The Renegades. The Renegades. So who's the chairman of the Renegades at the moment? I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. Who's the coach of the Renegades? I'm the captain. I'm Nick Maddinson.
Was it Michael Klinger for a while?
Yeah, not anymore though.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
Doesn't matter. So I'm Nick Maddinson.
Yep.
I'm going, Cricket Santa, please, 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 will you give me a fair go from Cricket Victoria? There are 2 Melbourne teams. Let us have a fair crack.
All right, so
swiftly moving on.
I will move on. And
you don't like the headline? That's you usually the one making the big calls. You just want to kind of gloss over that, do you?
No, new year, new me.
You don't want to get one last one. That's still 2021. You don't want to get one more in.
No. I'm starting my New Year resolution early. No more big calls. I
believe that when I see it.
Stepping out of the limelight. No more. I just want to be free of all the controversy and just start fresh.
If you're taking this where I think you're taking this, is a fucking beautiful segue.
Am I taking it where?
Is there another team that would ask Cricket Santa for something?
I think a little closer to home.
A lot closer to home, yep.
Pretty much home.
Yep.
The Pels. The Pels are home to us.
I love the Pels.
And we were just talking about, controversy. One thing that I personally would wish for from Cricket Santa would be less or just no controversy when it comes to any playing cricket, Pels games, because I'm sick of drama and most of it stems from umpiring decisions. Both, it's just with
Yep.
people not giving out and things like that, and the arguing starts, and it'll be 4:30 on a Saturday arvo, and people will be yelling, and I'm just like, why am I here?
Yeah,
very much. Why am I here?
Yeah. See, we would have worded that so differently. I would have said, yeah, correct umpiring calls. You were like, oh, I just don't want any drama. Yeah, which again, listeners of the show will know that's not true because you do make the big calls.
I do?
You do.
Oh, okay. I did.
Well, we'll see. Again, I believe it. I believe it when I say it. I'll play the role of me if that's all right.
You can. You're free to play the role of you.
Thank you. That means a lot. I genuinely believe you there. I genuinely believe you. So, Cricket Santa, please, please, please. I wish for 20 extra Ks an hour on my bowling.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Be good.
30 extra Ks an hour on my bowling, please.
Oh, wow. You just changed it.
I want 30, yeah.
Okay. So you can bowl a bit back of a length, or?
Oh, no. So my in-swinging Yorkers crush someone's fucking toes, mate.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Get ready for a broken fucking toe. Do you remember that meme with the broken fucking arm thing?
Yeah, yeah.
And the meme with the Channel 9 pitch map? Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
And it's got like the different lengths. Instead of having like short, length, full, it's like broken fucking rib cage, broken fucking arm, broken fucking toe.
Yeah. Fuck, you've just unlocked a memory there. I do remember that. That's good
stuff. My wish would be for no more niggles and minor injuries, especially, my back always pulls up.
A new back, yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah, just that doesn't mean I want major injuries. I just worded that wrong.
Yeah, you
just no injuries. No injuries would be handy.
I wish I could break my leg instead of tweaking my back. That's a good one for you. That's a good one.
It's very, very me.
You and General Soreness get on a bit too well.
Yes, absolutely. Time to get forward.
You've got to get forward. You run it back, and you've got to get forward. So talking, Christmas wishes 2021, what we would have wished for. Getting forward to 2022.
Yep.
Who do you reckon is going to have a massive 2022? You can take that any way you want. You can go domestically, internationally, even closer to home.
Yep.
Just in terms of like a breakout year or a record-breaking year.
Yep.
Just someone who looks back at 2022 and just goes, yeah, that was good.
That was good.
That was me. I did well then.
I think Joe Root was going to have another good year next year. He's already had a sensational year this year.
Yeah, finished 80 runs behind the most runs in a calendar year ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think he'll continue into next year. I think he'll be sort of spurred on by the poor performance as well. And, when someone's in good form and their team's getting smashed, I think it's just all the more motivation to keep at it.
Yeah,
so I think he's going to have And I have mentioned him on the show before, but I think Tanveer Sangha is going to have a big 2022 as well. Yeah.
All right.
So watch this space.
That's good.
What do you reckon?
I'll just give you the one.
Yep.
Personal favourite of yours, Cam Green.
Yes.
Cameron Green. Now you are not a fan of this bloke. I will say this on the show. I'll say this on camera right now. Ashwin Ravindran and Cameron Green do not get along.
I'm not here to create any controversy.
I may have made a mountain out of the tiniest molehill there. But Cam Green, like we've seen glimpses of it with his batting in previous series, and his bowling this series has been for a fourth bowler, fifth bowler, for an all-rounder, it's been phenomenal. Like he's been playing his role perfectly there.
Yep.
And I reckon the pieces just coming closer and closer together. And I reckon 2022 is going to be the year of Cam Green.
Nice. I don't hate Cam Green. I'm pretty sure I would have said something along the lines of it's a bit of an awkward bowling action, or I would have said like something like that.
That's all it was. Yeah,
that's all it was.
Yeah, just because it's such a big boy, it looks like he falls away when he. Yeah. That's all it was.
Anyway, time to switch on.
Let's switch on.
Let's do it. Switch on.
Alrighty, so switching on. You know the deal by now. Got a couple of questions for you this week, mate.
Mm-hmm.
So as we mentioned, Australia won by an innings after making less than 300.
Yep.
Do you remember when we were at the game? I looked it up because I'm like, that's fucked. I wonder what the lowest score ever to win by an innings was.
Yeah.
And it was like 155 back, like way back.
Yeah.
So they won by an innings after making less than 300. How many times has that happened in Test match history?
Oh.
How many times has that now happened? So including yesterday.
Do I get multiple choice?
Nope.
Okay.
Always after something, aren't you? Fucking hell.
I don't think it would be a lot. I feel like it would be under 10. So I'm going to go with it's happened 4 times.
It's happened 19 times.
What?
19 times. The last time it happened before the Boxing Day Test was 2000.
Oh, it happened a lot.
Yeah, but there was a few in like the late 1800s, that kind of thing. So
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, it is possible on a complete green top that just stays green for a long time. The test is over within a couple of days. Both sides are pretty. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
there you go, 19. It's still not often.
Oh, it's not heaps.
The hundreds of years, 150 odd years of Test cricket.
Yeah.
However long it is. That's 19 times is not a lot. All right, I have one more for you.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling a lot of pain this episode, but as you'd expect. How many days has it been since England have won a Test match in Australia? So I have given you multiple choice for this one, so you don't have to whine about it.
Nice.
4,008, 3,999, 68, because we got all that for 68. Good one. Or 4,122.
4,000. Jeez, all the options are very close to each other.
Oh,
I mean, apart from
there's kind of one there that stands out as the pretty obvious one to choose.
The 68.
Are you brave enough to pick C? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, 68 is looking very tempting. I would have no clue because the other options are all very close to each other. So I'm just going to go with B, which was what's B again?
3,999.
Yep.
No, it was 4,008. Well, I suppose it's probably 4,009 now. Yeah. Just add a day to all of them. So C was 69 if you want to go for that one.
No, that's fine.
All right, so A. It was A.
It was A.
Yeah.
I got it wrong anyway.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, isn't that a depressing stat?
That's a lot of days.
It's a lot of days. I mean, it's no Essendon winning a final.
Ooh.
That's a fucking drive-by for no reason. Sorry.
What did the Bombers do to you? We love the Bombers. We do love the Saints, but we also love the Bombers.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I don't have an opinion on the Bombers. Like, I've got nothing against the Bombers.
Yeah, exactly. Up and coming, big things in
up and coming.
I should. No, as in like
for how many years?
Oh, come on.
Well, he's done it again. What the hell's going on?
Yeah,
come on now. We're all friends here.
You're all just. Maybe you're going to be making all these big calls in 2022.
New year, new me.
And you've started early, like I've started early as well.
No comment.
No comment. All right, my question's for you. Question 1.
That was a sound.
What?
That was a weird sound.
Did I make a sound?
You're
like... You should hear the sounds that we make before recording. Like before we hit record, we always do the vocal warm-ups, don't we?
No comment.
No comment? Okay. All right.
Nah, you might see it. You might see it one day. Post it as a bit of a reel.
Ah, nice. You right there?
Clearly I didn't warm up long enough.
All right, my question. You're a number 10.
I am, you're right.
Let's say you're listed as an all-rounder.
Well, if Ollie Robinson's average is anything to go by, I am.
You're coming in. Would you rather face Jimmy Anderson on day 2 or Scotty Boland on day 3?
Oh, Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh. Oh, that's a tough one because I love Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love Jimmy and he bowled really well. But Scotty Boland on day 3 looked unstoppable. He looked untouchable.
Yeah. Yep.
Ah, fuck you, man.
Why? What?
Yeah, Scotty Boland.
No, that's good.
Scott Boland.
That's a good answer. It's good.
I don't feel good about it.
Why?
I fucking love Jimmy, mate.
Oh, I do too. I'd pick Jimmy.
To make me feel even worse about not picking it?
No.
Bullshit.
I just love Jimmy Anderson.
Yeah, but like on the day, I mean, if you just look at it, like 4 for 30 odd or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or 6 for 7.
Yeah. I think the difference was Scotty picked up the edges, whereas Jimmy had typical lots of plays and misses, and he got wickets. But,
well, yeah.
Equally threatening, I reckon.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last question.
All right.
England are currently ranked higher in the shorter formats of the game compared to tests, so one days and T20s.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're number 1 in the world at T20 and number 2 for one days.
Right.
What is it that you would most need to change in order to achieve the same thing in test cricket? And you could say everything. But I'd prefer if you picked one particular thing.
Everything. Nah. Oh, I don't know. There's so much. What would you say?
I think as much as the bowling didn't look super threatening, I think the key thing would be a bit more depth batting-wise. So I would have to stick with the batting. You could say lots of things. You could say a really threatening quality spinner as well.
Yeah. I mean, Jack Leach hasn't really looked all that threatening. I don't know why Don Bess isn't playing.
Yeah, I feel like leggies are always a bit more. They might get hit for a few more runs, but they're always more of a chance of picking up a wicket.
Yeah, well, I mean, you need to take 20 wickets in a test match
to win a game. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I would say I would focus on the batting because I think that's what's cost them more this series than the bowling. Because otherwise it'd be like it's like Australia would have posted a big score, then England would have posted a big score as well, as opposed to
yeah. I get what you're saying. I mean, there's obviously there's not enough talent there. Like there's not enough young up and coming stars. But I remember a few years ago, like the ECB made a shift. We're going to focus on being the best in the world at the shorter form in the game.
Oh, like a deliberate, like they made a statement, sort of.
Well, I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but there was a deliberate shift to improve that side of the game.
Yeah, right.
And I don't know what happened. Like, I wasn't really involved in that meeting, so I missed a couple of the policies. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, you were an apology. Yeah, you sort of just didn't show up for that.
Yeah,
that particular one. Yeah,
I saw the invite and went seen. Yeah, but I don't know. I really don't know. There's so much, as we mentioned before. Like, Jofra Archer and Alistair Cook. I mean, there's pretty big gaps in the bowling. There's pretty big gaps in the batting.
In the batting as well.
But I think what I was saying about the shifting the focus, you see shots like how Ben Stokes got out, and shots like how Joss Butler got out on day one of the Boxing Day. It's like maybe it's a mindset thing.
Yep. Not necessarily changing the squad, but not giving a wicket away, so not playing ridiculous shots, I guess.
Yeah. But I mean, having said that, you've got like Haseeb, Hamid. He doesn't really play stupid shots.
That's right. That's
Zach Crawley didn't really play any stupid shots.
Yeah, Haseeb Hamid's been an interesting one because I think from the first test we were like, he's going to be a prized wicket. He's going to be very defensive. He's going to protect his wicket, and I think he very much has put a lot of value in his wicket, but he gets out the same way every time.
A bit. Joe Root does though as well. In fairness, like he does like the faint snick,
just a faint snick, just forward defense sort of thing.
You're
not looking to play or anything, but it's just
Would you take mindset? Like, is that?
I'll take that. Yeah,
Yeah.
solid.
I probably didn't explain it the best, but
No.
there's something. There's something
There's
there.
something there.
Mm.
No, it's good. All right, time for my
Yep.
mate's multi.
Switch off because switch on's done.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
My mate's multi. No, yours was better.
Money! Money!
Okay, so my mate's multi. I think I do that at the same time each time, don't I? I always go.
Yeah, you do. It's pretty good.
Da.
Yeah.
Should I switch it up?
No. I think it feels like home for the listeners when they hear you do that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Everything's right with the world.
Oh,
We've heard Ashton say, my mate's multi. Either that or they know it's wrapping up soon, so
they're relieved either way.
take it any way you want. Yeah.
Okay, going through my legs from not last week, the week before. Leg one, I said that Tanvir Sanger would bowl at least 10 dot balls in his next BBL game. I don't think that happened.
You didn't check?
I'll be honest, I didn't really check. But pretty sure that the next game was Boxing Day, I think.
Probably.
The 26th when they versed the Sixers. And he didn't bowl super well in that game. I think he only bowled about 3 overs and got hit for about 30 odd. So
Yeah, chances are he didn't bowl.
chances are that he
10.
didn't bowl 10 dot balls.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's me being lazy, but yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Cool. Leg 2. The result of the day-night test will be determined before the 80th over on day 3. That did not happen.
If you'd have said this about Boxing Day, you would have got it right.
I would have.
You would have been called a madman for getting it.
Yes, absolutely. But no, definitely a lot longer than that.
Yeah, it was. Surprisingly.
So none from 2. And leg 3, Babar Azam to average more than 100 across the one-day series against the Windies. That series has been postponed due to COVID. So, given that I'm on none for 2, are you happy to give me that as a pity one? And we can say that if the series went ahead, he probably would have averaged more than 100.
I can give you the pity one if you want it.
How about we wait till you do yours and then...
I'll tell you what. We'll do that because I have an idea.
Okay.
All right, so mine last week. So leg 1, I said both Broad and Anderson in for the second test,
Yes.
which got up.
Yes.
I said for leg 2, England's collective opening partnerships for the first innings of the second and third test would be less than 80.
Yes.
So first innings was 7.
Yep.
First innings of the second test was 7. First innings of the third test was 4. So total of 11.
You're on track.
So 2 out of 2. That one got up as well.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's not for the rest of the series, just for the...
For the the second and third test.
Yeah. Yep.
And then leg 3, I said an Australian bowler will take 7 for, which almost happened. Scotty Boland almost got it.
He would have.
If your mate. What he did, he dropped the catch off his bowling and then took the last wicket. Are you sure you're like? There might be a bit of hate there.
What?
Well, no, I hate him now for costing me 3 out of 3.
Your leg. Yeah.
But anyway, what I was going to say was I got 2 out of 3, so I'm happy to give you one of mine. So that we both. So we've averaged 1 out of 3.
That's
between
nice.
us.
That's very good. I appreciate that.
Fine leg to full forward things.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Give and take.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, it brings a tear to my fucking eye.
I like it. 1 out of 3. My legs for this week?
Go for it. Thank you for waiting for me to say something, by the way. You were like, oh my God, can I please say my legs? You were like, look at me like, say something.
Australia will make at least 3 changes to their 11 between now and the end of the Ashes.
So across the 4th and 5th test, you want 5 total changes? Sorry, 3 total changes?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. No, it's not bizarre. It's not huge, but...
Boring one.
Really?
It's boring. It's a shit leg.
You reckon?
Boo.
All right.
That's fair.
Fair enough. Leg 2. The Perth Scorchers, who currently sit atop the Big Bash ladder, will not be at the top of the Big Bash ladder by the first game of 2022.
What was this about stepping away from the huge calls?
What? It's not a huge call.
Who's going to be top?
Probably Sixers.
That's not a huge call.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I'm just trying to stir the pot over here for no reason. Let me be.
Not the Gades. That's Leg 3. England to play 2 spinners at the SCG.
This is a boring multi.
You reckon?
Yeah. Surely they will, though. 2 spin. Well,
I don't think they will. They've been reluctant
so
to
why
play.
did you put it as your leg?
Because I want it to happen. I want to see spin at the SCG. I want to see Australia play 2 spinners at the SCG. Bring Swepson.
You reckon he'll play?
No.
Oh.
But I want it to happen though.
So you want both sides to have 2 spinners?
Yeah. Spin always makes things interesting. Spin always, that's why I want to bowl leggies.
You're so annoying.
Your legs.
So this week I've said England will make 5 changes to their 11 for the Sydney Test match.
For the rest of it? No, just for the next test.
For the Sydney Test.
That's a lot of changes.
Well, a lot needs to be changed, as we've mentioned.
They made 4 changes for Boxing Day, right?
I reckon Brawl will come in.
Yep.
I reckon they drop Bairstow.
Okay. Yep.
I haven't really thought about specific changes, to be honest. They might drop Hamid and bring Burns back. Maybe. Again, I just thought, I'm just going to write this number down. I don't know who they'd actually bring in and out.
And keep Crawley in as well. Burns and Crawley. It's
tough.
You just rotate them around.
It's so bad. It's such a bad side. Anyway, so they make 5 changes. It's up to the England selectors to decide who those 5 are. It's not my job.
Yep. Very well.
Leg 2.
Yep.
We'll see another Big Bash ton before our next episode.
Ooh.
So shout out to Ben McDermott.
McDermott, yeah.
110 not out of 60 odd, which is incredible. He's just in unbelievable form at the moment.
I think he did that, if I'm not wrong, he did that last Big Bash as well. He made a ton somewhere in there.
I think he did, yeah. I can't believe you.
Thanks, man.
It's too wholesome, this. I don't like it. Leg 3. There you go. The wholesome's gone here. The Renegades will remain winless between now and our next episode. I'm going to the game tonight.
Yep.
Looking forward to the motocross thing being there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Innings break or...
Yep.
Is that going to be the highlight of the night, is it? Yep.
But look, 2 very average multis there, to be honest.
Both of us?
Both of us, yeah. We really struggled this week.
Maybe it's just taking a break and then coming back, we sort of, I don't know.
But again, that's what happens with cricket season. You're going to justify it again, just in case there's any more breaks coming up. But a footy season, as we said, every weekend, cricket season, you have tests starting midweek. It's tough. It's tough to churn out content. We want to make sure it's content worth listening to, which is debatable with any episode, really. But yeah, we're still feeling our way through it. I know we look the part now, give or take. But
are we the part though?
Damn, son.
Alrighty. So highlights. This is the last episode of 2021.
We've made it.
Highlights of the year. I think,
again, this is probably another kind of wholesome moment. Just the progression of this. I think this has been, as I said, we've been doing this. If you ignore the 7-month holiday we took, we've been doing this for over a year now, and I don't know. I feel like we're just getting closer and closer to where we wanted it to be. So it's been really fun journey to be on. How about you?
I think on paper, highlight of the year would be the fact that we opened the batting together. Not the actual us opening the batting together, but the fact that we did open the batting together.
Yeah. So the result wasn't great.
Yes.
But the fact that we got to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good answer. It's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'll pay that. Both really, really sweet answers, I'd say. But yeah, as I said, last episode for 2021. So again, thanks for being on this journey with us. It's we've mentioned multiple times rags to riches, and yeah, hopefully you can keep seeing the improvements week on week. We said at the end of whatever our last episode was in 2020, we said get ready for a massive 2021. Hopefully we've kind of delivered on that. But yeah, 2022 is going to be even bigger and better, I think.
Mm-hmm. Get ready for an even bigger and even better 2022.
2022.
Keep taking wickets.